Hey guys, so we got ourselves here a little Echo cs306. So the way it's running, it's gotta be a carb issue. Like, took this off, the filter's not exactly clean, but then you come to the back side and, well, it's just as bad as the front, damn near. Like, that side should not be like that. And then you get into here. So you see the plate in the middle there with the hole? Well, that's your filter mount. Like, that holds your whole cover and everything, but everything's filthy. So I have to, this, like, first thing I'm thinking is it's gotta need a carb kit. So I just cracked the screws loose. Give me a second to drop my screwdriver. Well, I am going to apologize ahead of time for the wonderful lack of light here. My light above me apparently just died. So what's everybody up to? What we're going to do here is pull this carb off, go through it, slap it. I got another carb kit here. We'll slap that one in here. And we'll try her out, see what happens. This thing is as dull can be. Like, I don't think whoever ran this last time, I don't think they like chainsaws, because, like, what is it? That tooth? Yeah, hard to tell, but it's rounded. Like, rounded. By the time you were to save it, you'll be coming back. Hopefully this shows up. You'll be losing at least 1/8 of an inch. At least that on that cutter. Is what it is. I'll give her a good old sharpening there. And so, yeah, I've never taken one of these apart. This is a new animal to me. This is the first Echo that has actually even been on this bench. Okay, so they use really long screws for the carbs. Check this, like, look all that crud. And that's the part that faces the carburetor, for crying out loud. That's a really weird choke system. So the choke flap, see if I can get this out. This is bad. Oh my gosh. Like, this is all after the filter. Like, oh man, that's not good. Well, hopefully this motor didn't, devour too many fines and did any sort of permanent damage. I hope. Let's hope not. Oh, is there anything else holding this? Oh, where's my flash light? Right there. Oh, wicked! I forgot this thing has a mag. There you go. Why didn't I think of that to begin with? Okay, that's cool. That works. Now, there's that. That looks like. Oh my gosh, you can't even really make out the adjustments. Either that's really in there tight, or that is something else is holding me up. I don't know which one. Okay. Shoot. I hate when that happens. Go crack the fuel line now. It's leaking everywhere. Shoot. I hate when that happens. Let's see. Oh, holy Hannah. Who tightened this cap? There we go. We got the turn. Knock some pressure out of it. Or am I a dummy? No, I'm a dummy. That is the bar oil. Okay, ouch. That means this is fuel. There we go. Definitely a little bit of pressure in there. There's hardly any fuel in there. Oh snap, I thought there was more fuel than that. Okay, okay. Well, let's get that cap back on so I can tilt this bugger back upright. And hopefully it doesn't leak any more fuel on me. Are we done? Nope. Let's take all my bits. I mean, that's not going to totally stop it, but it will slow it down. What else is holding this carburetor in? It's kind of funny because I've never seen a front mounted carb like this before. Everything's either on top or like at the back of the top or on the side somewhere. So what else is holding this in? Isn't this just half the fun? Is just trying to figure out something you have not worked on before. Okay, I wonder if this oh, there we go. Perfect. Something to do with the idle screw. The I guess that maybe that rubber boot. The boot. Okay. Now, let's get this around the primer bolt. I kind of like the fact this thing has a primer. That's kind of cool. Makes your startups like in most cases a lot easier. Okay, that's gonna come off. Throttle linkage is gonna come off super easy. Get me the hemostats, and boom, our carb is out. Cool. Now, oh, cool. This thing's actually got reeds in it. Here, let's see. Hopefully that shows up. Cool. Hopefully whatever the issue is hopefully just a carb issue and not a reed issue. Because unfortunately, if it's a reed issue, I don't know if I'd fix this saw. It's just Walbro carb tuner. Interesting. Maybe I don't have a carb kit for this one. I thought this was going to be a Zama because apparently the Zamas are super common for these things. Oh boy, I don't know if I'll have one. So Walbro WT589. I may or may not have one. Oh, I honestly don't recall if I do. I know I did have, but I think I used it on another saw. So I'll have to do some checking in my carb pile there, or rebuild kit pile, and see what there is, because I am not sure what I got. It's been a few months since I ordered a bunch of carb kits, so I thought it was going to, like say, I thought it was a Zama one because the Zamas were apparently super popular for these ones. So yeah, like so, what is this? So Walbro, what was it again? 589? WT589. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Holy cow. That is like, there we go. Really stuck. Okay, well, that's not bad. Looks decent. Okay, yeah, I can see that being a problem. Or at least a tentative problem. There's a bunch of little dirt in there too. Let's get that little brake clean, rinsey. See, some of these carb kits are, a lot of stuff was actually interchangeable, and I think I have these, that side anyways. I'm pretty sure I have those kicking around. So, considering all the fines that were in, like, on the exterior, I'm surprised there's not a ton of fines in the screen here. Let's see what's on the metering side. See, some of these Walbros, they even though they might look identical to something, they're actually quite a bit different. In the MS260s, there are 3 carb options. Of the three or four, I think it's 3. You have options for 2 or 3 carb kits, but two of the kits, they you would think they're the same, but they actually are far from it. Can't remember. I can't remember if I used it or not. But the metering, not the arm, but the actual. No, it must be fuel there still. No, yeah, there is. Yeah. Yeah, that's Dunsky. But the little tab that's heat, like on the other side of this, on the other side of the diaphragm, it's actually a different length, so you can't actually use the you can't use that same carb kit. Well, you probably could maybe compensate with adjusting the metering lever, but yeah. Here, I don't know if this is going to show up on the audio, but maybe over here. Hear that popping sound? Yeah, she's Dunsky. She's seen better days. So, okay, now let's get those darn limiter caps out of there. Some will. No, I don't think that one's going to work on this one. Some of these have. Yeah, you can see it here a little bit. Focus. Focusing very good. There's an indent there and an indent there. So one of these tabs will rotate till it hits that indent, in this case anyways, and then stop. Sometimes I might have to put a screw in there. I think that's what I might have to do. Here, just give me a sec. I don't know what the heck I did with my actual DeWalt Robertson bit. Let's see. It's gonna walk it actually out for me even? No. Okay, well that's in. Sometimes they come out easy and sometimes you fight. Let's see what's up with these ones. Nah. Pulled the screw right out of it. Let's see. No, I went in too far with the screwdriver, which is fine. I'll try to rectify that later. Let's try this side. Let's not overdo that one this time. No. They will come out. I haven't found one I can't get out yet. Let's see. There we go. Okay, this one's lifting the whole block right out of there, which is perfectly fine with me. Boom. Now we got them out. Yeah, so limiter caps. See at, well, I wish this thing would focus a little bit better. Kind of see it there a little bit. Well, those in this case, where that block? Oh, it's attached to the block. Okay, let's see if I can get this out of here. Oh, this one has two wings, not one. Anyways, you can kind of see the indent up there. That's where one of the spots where it hits. Okay, we'll worry about that screw later. See, I think, I'm not 100%, but I think I have a carb kit. We will see. Sorry, I'm just giving her a little washy wash with some brakey clean. Give me a minute, we'll get these needles pulled. I had to go through all my carb kits. I must have about 5 or 6 of these K20s. Like K20 WATs or whatever these ones are called. These ones are, this one specifically is actually, I believe, the Poulin brand. I could be wrong. I think it is. Yeah, I've had no issues with theirs so far to date. Yeah, those are the same size. Bada bing, bada boom. See, some of these carb kits cover a wide array of things, and some do not. This one apparently does cover quite a wide array of, or no, this one's more specific. Sorry. Some of my other kits do actually a big array of different carb tuners. All right, now, which way is the right way and which way is the wrong way? That appears to be the wrong way. Okay, we'll do it this way. Bada bing, bada boom. Oops. I do them on the plate first, but just something wasn't looking right. But you know what? I think we're golden. I believe we are golden. Yeah, that lines up. That looks like it's going to line up. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. Yeah, sits in there good. Let's get that screw in. Oops. Love this little screwdriver, flathead and Phillips. The only thing I don't like is the grommet in the handle is just pressed in, so you can't really torque too crazy on it, which I mean is not the end of the world. Almost looks right. I'll pull that up a little bit. What I'm going to be lifting is the metering lever. It's like just a hair too low. But we have it apart, we might as well do it the first time. Flathead screwdriver works really good for this if you got a small one. Done enough of these now, I have the idea roughly what it should be. That works. Yeah, when you do enough of the same carburetors, you kind of, hopefully that was on camera. When you do enough of them, you kind of get used to what order everything's supposed to be in, and where the levers are supposed to be, roughly, or how high they are. Let's see. I know this is a small CC saw, but man, what a small entry hole in that carburetor. Can't remember. I think this one's 30 something cc's, I believe. Yeah, I don't reef down these screws, especially when you're just starting to put them in like that. I just turn them till they might seem like they're tight, but they're not. Like, I don't have a lot of pressure on there. Then once my screwdriver slips, then go to the next one. You hear that? So now I'm going to give them a little snug. Okay. Perfect. Zip, crisscross, just to make sure everything seats. It goes down even. One's in. Top one's a little more of a pain because that one's actually a little too small for here. There, that's in. Now, generally, depends on who makes the carburetor. They should be specific for high jet, low jet. I just don't know, because I just washed them and slapped them back down onto the bench or on the paper towel, which of course is now filthy. Darn little screwdrivers. Hopefully that's on the proper side. So it's seated. Come back. I'm going one full rotation. I find certain saws, they're not a 3/4 or 1 rotation type of carb. It's like sometimes you gotta do them like 2.5 turns out. Hopefully this is not extremely boring and you guys aren't falling asleep. I know I'm getting tired. It's getting late. Alrighty, bottomed out. The thing I like about this screwdriver, because it has the little clip for your pocket. So when you're going one full rotation, super simple. Boom, done. Great. Give me 2 secs. Since that last time worked out with that flashlight going in like so. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So. Oh, darn it. I didn't. There has to be where. Oh, yeah, wait. Is that it? That one's new. Yeah. Okay. I almost buggered up there for a moment. I was getting worried as to what hole the throttle linkage went into. Man, I love hemostats. When I used to be a taxidermist years and years and years ago, we used to use these things all the time. Make sure we're going to the right hole. Boom, we are in. Perfect. Okay, so that primer ball's going to go there. Okay, looks like it's going to be pretty straight. Okay, straightforward. Minus. I don't know how that idle adjustment screw is going to go yet, because that was giving me some grief on the way out. Is it going to be good going in? Oh yeah. Perfect. Okay. Hemostat's going to come in handy for hooking that. Oh, I guess you can't see it. Fuel line up there. Just behind it's the fitting for it. Okay. So I'm gonna give these things a little washy-washy. Little brake clean washy-washy. Oh, perfect. Now, this choke lever is such the weirdest thing. Slide it over, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, now I gotta figure out how this button went in. Had to be, nope. Was it facing down, up, upside down? Oh, comes out more. Let's try to get that carburetor, make sure it's all the way back. Yeah, now I can't remember which way that choke lever was. That would almost seem much more appropriate. Okay. Now, get all the screws lined up. Get this bad boy back in. And go take her for a little test run. Here, I'm just going to cut this off. I'm going to get these screws in. I didn't realize we're so far into the video already. Hang on. I'm a dum-dum. Didn't realize until now that I should have actually lifted the camera up, tilted down a little more, but hey. Here's what it is. These fuel lines don't look too bad. They're not discolored. They're not breaking. Now, the not so fun part is... Oh, man. Hang on. I gotta grab that light. Thank gosh for hemostats. Because then you can pinch your fuel line with them. Hope this works. This fuel line's a bit of a tight bugger to get in there. Oops. Let's see. Can I get her lined up this way? Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Let's try to slide it all the way up. Okay, that's all the way on. That carb is tight. The choke is worked. That is such a weird doohickey setup. Let's check the throttle. Yep, we got working throttle. Perfect. We are just missing the air filter now. This thing is so horribly bad. Oh my gosh. Guess that's my. Yeah, that one. This brake clean's got a little life left in it. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I usually give him a good soak in and him with the air compressor. But I'm almost out of air. Everybody's sleeping, so I lied. Apparently, it's got some umph left. It's not spotless, but at least that's the inside of the filter now. That's a lot better. That's the outside. It is a lot better. I'll have to pull it off and give her a good, really good cleaning, but I just want to get this thing on and test it. That's my biggest thing. I just want to make sure it's going to run like it should. At least I hope. So